at ACL.
Just a heads up, we're about OTC ECL. OTC ECL.
At ACL.
Just a heads up, we're about to begin pressurization. There will be a master alarm in Claxon.
Copy. CDR, you copy?
We copy OTC, thanks.
CCSE and RCRT OTC.
CCSC.
Yeah, can you guys go to 232 for S-band to high power?
Yes, ma'am.
And OTC, we received and silenced the master alarm.
Copy that, thank you. CCME, OTC. CCME, OTC.
CCMA.
Yeah, we're ready for 807 RF source verification.
Yeah, we'll be doing number one on that.
Number one?
Yes.
Okay.
She was not performed.
All right.
OTC, CCSC is back on 212.
OTC, CCME.
Go ahead.
Our RF SEP verification is complete.
Copy that. GLS OTC.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
It's got to go on 858 mainline activation per the clock.
Per the clock.
CDPS OTC.
CPS?
You ready for step 870, your LDB redundancy check?
That's affirmed.
You need a QC?
Negative.
Okay.
OTC, CGLS on 212.
Go ahead, GLS.
Yes, ma'am. GLS mainline activation is complete. That's steps 859 through 864, and 861 is as listed.
Copy as listed. ACL OTC?
UCL.
How are we doing on crew module press?
It's still in work.
Okay. Any estimate?
We'll need about 5 or 6 more minutes.
All right, no problem.
OTC, DPS? OTC, DPS?
Go ahead.
Yes, I can give you step 886. DPS launch countdown sequence activation is complete.
Copy.
OTC, ECL.
Go ahead.
Yes, we're about to remove the probe from the hatch. Klaxon and master alarm may occur.
Okay, CDR, you copy?
OTC QC. OTC CMC.
Go ahead.
Page 1177. Did we give completions on all that?
Yes,
And step 16861, that was performed?
Yeah, and as written, just with the 1X there, the one bypass.
Copy that, thank you.
CMQC OTC?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, step 890. Now that the hatch is closed, can we get that step from you?
Copy that, I can give you step 90.
890, thank you. CGLS OTC.
That's on 212.
Yeah, GLS, you can verify 887, is that correct?
My please. OTC CTLS on 212.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am, that is verified.
Thank you.
OTC CTLS on 212.
Go ahead, GLS.
Yes, ma'am, I've got a couple steps to buy off with you if you've got some available time.
Okay, go ahead.
Copy. We have steps 814 through 820 complete, and I've got some fill-ins for you if you're ready to copy.
QC, you ready?
QC's ready.
Go ahead, GLS.
Yes, ma'am. On 814, the first fill-in should be 0 hours, 9 minutes, 6 seconds. That's for window open. For preferred, it would be 0 hours, 4 minutes, 33 seconds. On 818, step 818, for the T-minus 20-minute hold, that would be 0 hours, 10 minutes, 0 seconds. And for T-minus 9-minute hold, the time remaining shall be 0 hours, 41 minutes, 13 seconds. And for preferred, 45 minutes and 46 seconds.
35 or 45?
45 minutes, 46 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And that should be it.
Thank you.
So that last preferred was 004546.
That's correct.
Copy. OTC ECL.
Go ahead, UCL.
I can give you step 865, crew module pressurization and initial cabin integrity check is complete. We're ready to proceed with cabin vent redundancy.
Okay. CDR OTC, perform cabin vent redundancy per your checklist.
That's in work. OTC cabin vent redundancy config is complete.
Copy that. UCL, you copy?
UCL copies. OTC, QC.
Go ahead.
Step 16-866. We show that complete, correct?
That's complete, yes.
Copy that, thank you.
CDR OTC,
CDR go.
perform past BFS transfer prep per your checklist.
Pass BFS transfer inlet.
OVCC OTC,
Yes, ma'am.
looks like you're working ahead, but you've got to go to close out the white room.
Thank you very much.
OTC pass PSS transfer prep complete. And
Copy
we're
that.
waiting on the asterisk.
All right. And you have a go for Ohms GN2 press per your checklist.
Ohms GN2 press and work.
And PLT OTC,
Go ahead.
got to go for water spray boiler GN2 supply activation per your checklist.
I'll put that in work. OTC Ohms GN2 press is complete.
Copy that.
Water spray boiler GN2 supply activation complete.
Copy that. Thank you. CDPS, can you give me step 909?
I can verify step 909.
Thank you. And that takes care of 910. HYD, can you verify 922?
That's verified.
Okay, thank you. APD OTC,
CPD, go.
MEC pre-flight bite, step 930.
Copy and work.
HGD OTC, CHGD OTC,
Go ahead.
step 935.
We'll put that in work.
Thank you.
OTC CTLS on 212.
Go ahead.
TLS limit change and dual notification for BRS is complete. That's step 936.
Copy. CDR standby for SIMO air ground voice checks.
We are standing by.
OTC ECL.
Atlantis, Houston for the entire crew. Com check.
CDR loud and clear. DLP. MS1. MS2.
Atlantis, Houston, we read you all loud and clear, and we are ready now for updates. The first one is your altimeter setting on page 1-10, and that setting is 29.96.
Okay, Butch, we have P996.
That's a good read back, Atlantis. The next update is on Flipbook, page 2-4.
Hello, ready to copy.
All right, your no-com mode boundaries updates are pressed to ATO 104 or 10.5. Your single engine ops 3 109, we're going to leave at 12.3. Press to MECO 104, 14.4. Single engine press 104 will be 17.4.
Okay, press to ATO 10.5. Press to MECO 14.4. Single engine press 17.4.
Again, a good read back. The next update, the next page on 2-5. Your throttle bucket updates. Throttle down will be at 0.96 Mach. Throttle up will be at 1.35 Mach.
Okay, throttle down 0.96, throttle up 1.35.
Again, good read back, Fergie, and this completes your ascent checklist updates.
Copy all, Butch, thanks.
CDR OTC,
Go ahead, OTC.
perform cabin vent per your checklist.
That's in work.
Same QC, step 899 will be not performed. Copy.
OTC, PD.
Go ahead.
I can use steps 931 through 934. Mech pre-flight evaluation complete. No mech failures.
Copy that. Thank you.
OTC cabin vent is complete. We received the klaxon and we silenced it.
Thank you. And ECL, stand by to give pro word closed cabin vents on 212 if you see a decrease in TPO2 below the baseline.
ECL copies.
Attention all personnel, our countdown clock will hold in 1 minute and 30 seconds at T-minus 20.
TSS OTC?
Go ahead.
Can you verify 918?
Verified. Attention all personnel, countdown clock's at T-minus 20 minutes in holding. Duration of that hold will be 10 minutes.
All personnel or all orbiter systems verified. Program software report only if any discrepancies. JRPS OTC?
GRPS.
Step 968?
968 is complete.
Copy.
And OTC OVCC?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 267 is complete. I can give you the last step. I'll have my book.
Okay, so you're saying that you are completely closed out and you're ready to leave the white room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
And you have replaced the flight crew locker and the locker is secured?
That's firm.
Okay. You have a go for clearing of the closeout crew from the FSS. Make sure you position both elevators at the pad surface. Push the rescue button, etc., and remove the elevator elses.
All that in work, and I'll be with you on Direct 7 after I do sign off. It'll be another minute or so here.
Copy that.
Okay, thank you.
OTC, CCNC.
Go ahead, GNC.
Step 2023 and, 1023 and 1024 are complete. Responsible console for IDB2 is now C12.
Copy. PVD OTC?
PVD.
Yes, the closeout crew is cleared. You've got to go to reposition vent doors 1 and 2 to the purge position.
Copy.
OTC, CGLS on 212.
Go ahead.
Just like to make sure that PVD just recently moved the vent doors.
Yes,
Okay.
1 and 2 to back to purge.
Okay, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay.
And OTC PVD,
Go ahead.
I give you completion of step 961.
Copy that. NTD OTC, step 961.
Copy 961.
OTC and NTD, OVCC 212.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, on behalf of the entire closeout crew, I'd like to say that it's been an honor. Thank you for everything. For representing this fine, magnificent team that is KSC, we thank you. And as I leave this flight room today, turn over my flight crew to you. I ask that you please return them to the good Mother Earth. Godspeed to all. OVCC off the net.
Thank you, my friend. You've done a great job for all these years.
You're with us in spirit, Travis.
FCO, NTD on 212 for comm check.
This is FCO on 212. I have you loud and clear. How many?
I have you the same, sir. CHGD, CGSS, JBFX, verify active on 212, monitor 232 for remainder of count. CHGD.
HGD verified.
CGSS.
GSS verified.
And JBFX.
JBFX.
Copy all. And attention all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the T-minus 20-minute briefing. Our launch window opens today with a... And attention all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the T-minus 20-minute briefing. Our launch window opens today with a window open time of 15:22:13, and our window closes at 15:31:19. Our lock strain back hold time associated with window open is 5 minutes and 0 seconds based on engine performance. Our launch window and lock strain back hold times will be updated at T-minus 9 minutes and presented to the team at that time with any changes. There are no launch window cutouts and no COLAs involved in our launch window today. PLT, at T-minus 5 minutes, perform APU start upon command of OTC only.
PLT, copy.
And CDR, our pad egress system is nominal and our evac helipad is number 2.
Pad number 2, copy.
Firing and launch team, after T-minus 20 minutes, all problems or trends requiring a countdown clock hold will be reported to NTD on 212 together with a recommendation. For any manual holds after T-minus 5 minutes, our countdown clock will continue to T-minus 31 seconds unless the recommendation to hold its next milestone is required. After T-minus 31 seconds, only cutoff is available and will result in a recycle. For a cutoff, the pro words CGLS give cutoff will be used. Our GLS milestones are as listed, and that concludes our T-minus 20-minute briefing. And all personnel, we have 1 minute of hold left at T-minus 20 minutes.
CGSS, OTC.
Go ahead.
You can start your second HCU pump, step 1030.
And attention console operators, discontinue all LDB commands and reads during pass ops transition.
ECL, OTC.
ECL.
How are we doing on cabin vent?
I was just about to give you 947.
Okay.
Fill in for 948 is 14.75.
CDR, report cabin press per your checklist, please.
Stand by.
The countdown clock will resume on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
T-minus 20 minutes and counting.
OTC cabin press on COT3 is 14.75. On 01, it's 14.9.
14.75, 14.9. And close the cabin vent valves per your checklist.
CDR 1.
NTD SRO 212.
Go SRO.
Range status is go. Weather reports they are clear on all constraints. Range status is go.
NTD copies, thank you.
ECL, OTC.
ECL.
Let me know when you can verify 952.
That's verified.
Thank you.
OTC close vent valves complete.
Copy that. Thank you.
OTC DPS.
DPS.
DB step 1035, pass ops transition complete. DPS ready for BFS transition to ops 101.
NTD, OTC, copy.
NTD copies.
CDR, OTC, clear pass fault sum, and take BFS to ops 1 per your checklist.
Clear pass fault sum, and we'll take the BFS to ops 1.
NTD Milo 212.
Go ahead, Milo.
Our datacom switch is hung up and we need to reset software.
All right, Milo, can you repeat what you have there in that SPE? Are you with us? And CCSE, I guess, if you're listening as well. Milo, what did you see you had?
Our datacom switch has hung up and we need to reset the software.
Okay, what will be the impact of resetting that software?
No connections lost. Will allow us to make connections when the loss.
Okay, is this an action that needs to be taken immediately, or can we stop and talk about it for a minute?
It's NTD to Smile. It's going to take a couple of minutes for the reset. The reason we need to do it is if right now we're okay as long as we don't have to make any switch changes, but if we lose a line or something happens, we lose a blocker, we won't be able to make any changes on the hand, on the fly to recover without doing this reset. We have to do it.
Okay, and CCSE, any input on this?
No, we don't have any concerns at this time. And NTDSP.
Go ahead, SP.
What's the experience from Milo's side of having the datacom switch hang up and working this procedure to reconnect it?
We've seen this before, and the reset normally clears it all the time.
Okay, and NTD for you, knowing the CCSE won't see any impacts, and it's the way to establish the COM configuration in case I got to go change something. You know, my concurrence if you're okay with it, Jeff, to allow the Milo guys to reconnect and see if that's successful.
Yeah, based on what I'm hearing here, I'm go with that as well. Milo, go ahead and make that change and let us know when you get that.
Copy that, sir. Thank you. NTD Zero 212.
Go ahead, Sir.
KC radar 19.39 is partially operational. The skin track time has been reduced from 440 seconds to 290. We have removed radar 19.79 as an additional mandatory range statuses go.
Excellent, thank you.
OTC, BFS tops 1 is complete.
Copy, BFS tops 1 complete. TLT, OTC, perform horizontal sit config per your